Hello and welcome back, people. Here we are with another episode of Sky Factory 2.5, and in this episode we're going to start off by showing you a few bits that we've changed around the base. Now, our little area here was starting to make much more mana than I could store up, so I had to kind of push it around in like a chain, and we've got to it going around nearly on itself fully, but we put underneath it one of these like catalysts and then the ritual as well, so we could push that a little bit more. What we've done over here was the same that you saw before, but this light's going up and down. Now this is showing that we've got a dimension, another dimension active, but we've been having trouble with that, but I'm going to keep looking into it. Another one of them. Ever since that lucky chance block thing, I keep getting those. Right. Next, yep, the energy core has grown. We've put it up to a tier 4, which is a full 3x3x3 box of redstone blocks, and then on each one of the sides blocks of draconium. That still stayed the same, so as over here. That's not changed out, but it's still running. Now this is what I wanted to do over here. I've had to use reinforced covers for these conduits, otherwise when the weather spawns it blows them up. We've got this happening here. Now what it's been doing is filling it up, and we're almost close to being able to spawn constant withers, and the only reason I haven't just like split up the items to constantly spawn it is because I don't need to. And we've got that the same as it was before, and the way I've got it working is on an 8-second timer here, these repeaters go up and then send a signal up through the redstone conduits. Now over here I've furthered the farms. What we've got underneath is the first platform, and they're starting to do quite a few things. Next we go up one platform. Now we've got wither skeleton, nether crops here. Now we've also got diamond seeds, blaze, experience, gold, and I think I put iron down somewhere as well, so we can tick off those little things. There we go, iron crops. And the other one is emerald. So now we can tick off quite a few things in the achievement list. But this episode we're going to go and try and make our starting point for our draconic armor. And to do that you need basic bits of draconium like I've got here, the diamond armor stuff. So if I start with the Waven sword, there we go, Sword of the Waven, and this all takes energy, RF energy. It takes a bloody lot of it, to be honest. There we go. Next, so that's a chest plate. For some reason I have a good amount of chest plates, don't know why. So if you were to put all these in here, realistically, while we're doing the armor and only the armor, that should be plenty for it. So there we go. And last but not least, there we are. Now what I also wanted to have a look at was making the tools, which, here we go. Well, good, it won't take it over. Great. And then shovel, the only tool I don't actually have inside. There we go. Next, do that, and shovel. The reason we want all these tools is eventually we're going for this staff of power, and it takes all of them up to the full level, and then that does everything. So next what we need to do is charge them up. And you could actually, yeah, to not skip out on things in this episode, that's what we're going to do. We're going to see if we can make our draconic infuser. There we go. Now where's a good spot to have it? I would say directly on one of the tesseracts, to be honest, because otherwise it's got a stall for power. So do we have one ready? We do. Good. So if I just place you there, and then the energetic infuser, instantly full of energy. It just takes a lot less time than it would if we didn't have it near the Tesseract, because then you've got the speed of the cable that you've got equipped for it. There we go. There we go. And let's see. Now, I don't know if the first set of draconium stuff actually allows you to fly. No, it doesn't. But it comes up with that little thing in the bottom there now. And it does look pretty cool. But at the moment, if we can't fly, you see, I know the armor value is 10 times better. So we could get our ring of flight out and start using that. Or we could save the armor and make an armor stand. And there we go, which is not difficult at all. And then just place it on here for now. And that's what it would look like on your character model, and that looks pretty awesome to me. So if we wanted to get to the next tier of armor, which is the draconic stuff, we need to be able to get a lot more awakened draconium. So for that, do we have a weapon stand? Sword. There it is. Sword pedestal. Really? We don't have enough of that. Really? So next to it, wow, the draconic sword doesn't like standing up. That would have looked so much cooler if it did. Oh well. Here we go. We need a few of you just for the rest of the tools. That way we can just hang them up. See if it looks better like that. Yeah, that looks pretty cool actually, so we'll keep it like that then instead. So what we need to do is resurrect the dragon, so we can get some more dragon hearts and redo the ritual. But I know each time you resurrect it, it gets stronger and a bit faster, so we need you. Oh, we need mob souls. That's not good. How much levels have I got? I think we need some books, and to be very, very lucky. Here we go. So I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, then we're gonna take a shortcut and come back to see if we're lucky enough to get it. I'm gonna go through these books and see if I can get the enchant of Reaper. Okay, so I'll see you all in a second. Okay, and welcome back, people. Well, that took a little bit, but we got what we wanted. Took a lot of levels on a lot of books. That's why you can see my levels have gone up. Here we go. can add Reaper to this Sword of the Waven. Now we've got a chance of getting the mob souls, which is what we need to make the spawners in draconic evolution and with the resurrection. So what we're going to do is going to head straight to the deep dark. I think that'll be the best location. Either that or drop ourselves in there. Tell you what, let's go to the nether. Let's see if we can get wither skeleton souls. So that way we can make a wither skeleton spawner. Yeah, I like the sound of that one. So we'll see you then in a second, people. Okay, and welcome back, people. All I'm about to do now is this nether, which is adding to the enhanced charm of dislocation, so we can just teleport through. And is it me, or is it a lot darker all of a sudden? Sorry, I don't like having everything so... There we go. Right, and now we literally just start doing that. Okay, welcome back, people. Well, that really didn't go well. Covered in arrows, not a single mob soul, so that is something I think I'm going to do off screen and not waste any more time showing things this episode. So let's see what we can show you next, because I wanted to show you the resurrection stone and how we did the resurrection ritual, which I can show you in here what it actually looks like. Oh, that's new. We could go into that. Yeah, the resurrection stone. All we need is the waving cores, which we've seen a few times over, draconium, and then 4 mob cells, which that's all it takes. And then we get all the way down here. They should really just put something you can... I'm an idiot, I'll admit it. I really didn't see that then. I don't know how I didn't. Here we go. What we need is some quartz, and we can chisel that. Then blocks of diamonds, blocks of charged draconian blocks, which I think we still have some left. Obsidian, that. We set that up. And then we set it off. This don't have to be the exact configuration as long as they're in 5 feet, blah blah blah. Once we set it up, right click the ritual stone and stand back, and it'll start immediately. Yep. The dragon, different textures. It gets harder to kill and deals more damage each time it's summoned. Increasing per player, and that's when it reaches a certain difficulty. Also there's a regeneration. That's okay, it's not too bad. So yeah, we have to kill the end dragon again, but we resurrect it, it gets a bit more powerful. That's slightly irritating there, I couldn't actually show you that, but at least we've got these sorted. Next is going to be to get to the next level of it. There we go. And I can put you in there as well. So that's what I wanted for this episode, kind of not working, unfortunately. Really disappointed in that one. So, tell you what, I can show you, because I think I've got... Yeah. There we go. I can show you what happened to the quarry, because we finally set it off, we had it all linked up, automatically going in, and this is what happened. Every block underneath all of this is now turned to dirt. So, bug off. Let's see how far I can show you with that. There's another skeleton. They're really doing my tree in. And there we go, it just keeps going down and down, all the way down is just dirt. And I thought it was a really neat little trick using vein miner and that to level up this, because we haven't really used our matic that much, to be honest. Okay, what is hitting me? There you are. Goodbye. So let's deposit all of you, and then we can go back to the overworld like that. This is why I like the charm of dislocation. It works really well, and if you've got to like teleport between the worlds, it's so much easier. So let's see, yeah, this is another thing that I did, was running out of clay, to be honest. So I set up all these with the accuracy accumulator. Oh, sorry about that. So I set up the accuracy accumulator. All of these connected into it, just right clicking it. After the waters get put in, the only thing that's going inside it over here is this, which I'm sure if you're still running actually. May need to produce more sand or more dust, but all it's doing is taking the dust out, putting it into here, and then pumping straight out. But for now I think I'm going to just disable this one. There we go, and that way we can build up this. Yeah, what we're going to do off camera is do the next tier level, and I don't know, because this is huge, the rest of the base is not really that big. I was thinking of changing things up a bit. Don't know what people want, but we'll see. I'm sorry for this video if it's out a bit late. I had a bit of a family thing to sort out over the weekend just gone, so kind of took a little bit of the priority, but I wanted to make sure that I had the video out for you all. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do, let's dedicate this one to Draconian, to be honest. So what we wanted, we've done that, we've done that. We have got one of those started, but I really want to get mob souls before we start using that. Let's show you what this is actually. 2, because I knew we had some of the chests in there already. It should be everything. Here we go. Now all you want to do with this is make sure it's sat down near some power. That is a draconic chest. It automatically smelts down what you put in it if you want it to. And it has a crafting table, energy, so you can charge things, and auto furnace, and it has that much crafting. So if you wanted to say, let's have a look, get some iron. There we go. There we go, and it'll just rotate around, automatically smelting it through. So that's one part. Next we have, let's see, the parts that we know really well, because they seem to have a reactor in this one. I think I'm going to look into that before the next episode to see what we can do with it, because if that's a way of making power in draconium, that's a new one. So I only knew of the storing power. So yeah, that's basically a wrench. It's a lot more than that. Yeah, it looks like we have an energy reactor. So yeah, I think we're going to call it there for the moment. And why don't we have glass? 100 pieces of glass, please. Yep. You can see what you are. I've got a feeling that these are everything that we want, but it's just showing you the recipes that we've got, and because we, and then as soon as that one starts going in, we'll start placing it down, like there we go. We'll start placing it down like that, and so we get a little bit further away. Just like that. And with that activating each time, by the time one gets down and dead, another one's already falling. And this is automated never stars. It's just enough so that nothing ever happens to anything. And I think these blocks are so much easier to make as well, the weatherproof blocks. So that's showing you how that works. And the reason we needed that is draconium, because of the amount of never stars it requires. Look at that. Watching our never stars go up there. I'll tell you what, people, what we're going to look into next episode is a bit of the reactor and things like that, because let's see if it shows it on here. So give it a little bit of a teaser for it. It's a little shorter than some of our last episodes, but I think it's not too bad. So, Summer Zero on. I'll see you next time, people. I hope you've had fun.